Good morning. Welcome. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Shel Redfern. I am a staff minister here at the center, and welcome to meditation today. All right. If you're comfortable, I invite you to close your outer eye. Get comfortable in your chair. Take a slow, gentle breath in and release. Again, breathe in deeply and let it go. Allow your body to settle into the stillness. Feel the support of the chair beneath you. Feel your feet resting on the floor. Your hands relaxed. Your shoulders softening. There is nowhere else you need to be right now. Nothing you need to accomplish. Nothing you need to prove. There's only this moment. As you continue to breathe naturally, consider these words. In the Gospel of Matthew, there's a beautiful quote. You are the light of the world. Not, you must become the light. Not, you must earn the light. Not, you must create the light. You are the light. That light is already present within you. The divine presence, the Spirit of God, lives and moves and expresses itself as you. Take a moment to simply receive that truth. You are the light of the world. Sometimes we imagine that shining brightly requires effort. We think that we must become someone different, accomplish more, fix ourselves, or somehow earn our worthiness. But as that quote continues, the invitation is much gentler. It is simply, let your light shine. Not make your light shine. Not hope your light will shine. Nope. Let your light shine. The light is already there. The work is not in creating it. The work is in allowing it. Allowing ourselves to be authentic. Allowing ourselves to be honest. Allowing ourselves to forgive both ourselves and others. Allowing ourselves to remember who we truly are beneath fear, doubt, judgment, and expectation. As you breathe, ask yourself, what part of my light am I being invited to shine more fully? What part of my light am I being invited to shine more fully? Perhaps it's kindness. Perhaps it's creativity. Perhaps it's wisdom. Maybe courage or compassion. Maybe it's joy. There's no need to force an answer. Simply listen. And now, as we enter a time of sacred silence, rest with the awareness of the light within you. If your mind wanders, gently return to the simple affirmation, I am the light of the world. Or, I let my light shine. Allow the silence to reveal whatever it wishes to reveal. As we begin to return from the silence, bring your awareness once again to your breathing. Notice the gentle rhythm of your breath. Notice life moving through you. Notice the quiet presence that has been there all along. And take a moment to reflect on this truth. A prosperous life is about far more than money. It's about joy. It's about purpose. It's about expressing the gifts that have been planted within us. It's about becoming all that we have been created to be. And as you move into the coming days, may you remember that your light is not for you alone. When others see your authenticity, they're encouraged to be authentic. When others see your courage, they find courage. When others see your love, they remember love. And when others see God expressed through you, they begin to recognize God within themselves. So let your light shine, not through effort, not through pretense, not through perfection, but through simply being who you are. Take one final deep breath in and gently release. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you for being with me this morning, my friends. You're welcome to stay here in the sanctuary and hang out until celebration, which will be in about 13 minutes, or go out and grab a cup of coffee. And namaste. Let your light shine.
Next week, we'll change it a little bit more, but always for the better, always for an easier flow and a deeper experience. So where we're going to start today is, well, I can start here. This is our last Sunday in May and on Edwin Gaines's book, The Four Spiritual Laws of Prosperity. And the fourth spiritual law of prosperity is your divine purpose, living your divine purpose, which is what we'll be talking about today. So wonderful. So divine purpose has to do with a higher why. It has to do with the reason we do something. And you'll see as we move through today, we need a reason to do everything, a higher why. Because money's not a good enough reason, right? Because your mother wants you to is not a good enough reason. Because you've always done it is not a good enough reason, in my world, to get up, get dressed, and go out into the world and shine your light. So this is our community's higher why we come on Sunday morning. So let's read it together. As unique and individualized expressions of God, we are here to inspire, educate, and empower each other to practice kindness, compassion, and forgiveness daily, study the science of mind and spirit, and embody unconditional love. Our purpose is to be a beneficial presence on the planet everywhere we are. Simply, we are here for God, and so it is. So, do we have anyone who's visiting us for the very first time today? Like you are brand new to us, brand new to this, who we are? Anyone? Okay, well, they're all coming next week. All right, so I need a couple people up here with me. We're going to sing our opening song. This might be our last Sunday for this particular opening song, because we might change it up next week. I invite you to stand and sing, because without you singing, it will feel a little flat. So let us raise our voices in joy and jubilation. Oh my, look at all my company. Look how you your legs under that.
Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love, let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. Stand for joy. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now.
So, woohoo! You guys are excellent. So, take a moment and create some community in the room. Just say, greet your neighbors, say hello to the people around you, just for a minute. All right. Feels so much better. Please come find your seat. Before Kat comes up to give us our announcements for today, our young people, if there are any here, can go back to their youth program. And I will now invite Kat up to do our announcements.
Thank you, Reverend Denise. Good morning. I love seeing all your bright and smiley faces here this morning. First we want to do is thank Reverend Shell for holding high watch during our service today, holding the best possible outcome for our service. And she did a fantastic meditation this morning. I need medication. She did a fantastic medication. Let's give her a hand for that. Let's send her love. Send her some loves. So I have spectacular announcements today. Absolutely amazing, because for those of you who are new or you don't remember, you're actually sitting on one of the most beautiful labyrinths I have ever seen. And on June 20th from 4 to 6, we're going to push all those chairs aside. We're going to come in here. We're going to meditate. We're going to have such a good time. And that is a $15 donation. So we'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday, June 20th. Where are my June babies out there? Any June babies out there? Yes, coming up tomorrow is your birthday month. Okay, month, just say. So on Friday, we have June 25th from 6 to 8. This is going to be so much fun. Aubrey's going to lead us in Latin dance social, a feel-good Friday. So good people, good music, good vibes. I know you guys are going to have a wonderful time. And it is, what's that donation? 20. Okay, great. I can only see so far. Powering your decisions. Now, I don't know if you guys know that we had a foundations class here a couple weeks ago for like unbelievable amounts of education. It was wonderful. We got an education from Reverend D. It was great. But you know what? The next series is The Power of Decision with Reverend Shell, and it begins on June 16th. Now, this is going to be really special because she's going to have it live and on Zoom. So if you can't make it here to the center, you can do it on Zoom. And then you have the fee, $200 fee for the course. The Power of Decisions. It sounds absolutely wonderful. And I know it's a 8-week course of exploration, and it's just going to be, and don't forget about Reverend Malik is going to be there. And if it's anything like the foundation class that who went through foundations? Was that not wonderful? Let's hear from you. Was that great? Yeah, I know, it was wonderful. Well, you know what? This is the next best thing. This is the next phase. So, weekly, everything's out on the board in the hallway, so you can check on those, put your little phone up to those little codes and figure out what you want to go through and what you want to open up and discover new happenings for yourself. So on Monday, we have A Course in Miracles from 10 a.m. in person, 7:15 on Zoom, facilitated by Patty Gardy. And on Tuesday, Ink and Insights with Reverend Shell. We have a book study. And on Science of Mind study is at 10:30 in person on Wednesday with our own Reverend Denise. So those are drop-in is suggested $10 donation. I would like to please welcome Ms. Pam Lambert. She's going to come up and do our prayer for today. There you go. Thank you.
Good morning. I was listening to Kat. I almost forgot I was supposed to come up here. But I do want to put in a plug for the class because Raymond Charles Barker and Power of Decision has always been my favorite. So it is a terrific book, and it'll be a terrific class. And also, this was a fun book, too. Edwin Gaines is quite a character. So today, my name's Pam Lambert. I'm a licensed practitioner here, and I'm doing the reading for today. So this whole year, we're having Sowing Seeds of Greatness. And the theme for May is Sowing Seeds of Prosperity with this book. And our talk today is going to be Living Your Purpose. So the reading for today is from the very last paragraph in this book. Last week for prosperity, and the last paragraph in this book. And thank you, Reverend Shell, because that was a wonderful meditation. Really good, really good. So building on that, Jesus said, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. We do not light a candle and put it under a bushel, but rather on a candlestick so that it might light up the entire house. Let your light shine so that all may see your good works, which glorifies the presence of Spirit within you. Let your light shine so brightly before everyone so that they see in you, and seeing God in you, they will know then that God is in them as well. Let your light shine. You do not have to make it shine. You need only let it shine. And you do that by being who you really are, with no act or pretense, by being honest, telling the truth, forgiving yourself, setting goals, tithing, acknowledging God as your source, and aligning with the purpose of your life. By keeping your priorities straight and reminding yourself that a life of prosperity is about far more than money. It's about experiencing joy, achieving your greatest possibilities, and being all that God has brought you here to be. God bless you. You are the light of the world. Go forth and shine it brightly. So as we take that into prayer, absolutely knowing that there is just one light, one divine intelligence, one spirit, one creator, and that one is in, through, and around all of its creation, including me, including you, everyone online listening to this, everyone sitting in the seats. Absolutely everything that you can imagine is this divine light. And by letting our light shine, it may have been covered up by jealousy, greed, resentment, just all kinds of misperceptions. But if we take out that Windex and clean off all that dirt and just let our light shine, recognizing our light and the light in each and every one of us, I know that that is what we are doing today, letting our light shine. So I'm so grateful for this, and I just let it be. I release it into the law of mind, knowing that there is nothing we can do to destroy that light, to hurt, harm, or endanger it, that it is always burning brightly. And so please join me in saying, and so it is. And also, we encourage you to come up here for our 1-minute miracles at the end of service with our practitioners. And also prayer requests are online. Wait a minute, I can say this. Prayer at cslcapecoral.org. You can leave a prayer request there, or you can write a prayer request in the and put it in the box out in the lobby. And the practitioners and Reverend D will work on that all week. We'll give it our best. So right now I want to introduce Bob Teasdale, who's our special music for today. Please welcome Bob.
Well, it is my pleasure to be with you today. I'm glad to be here. I live up in Punta Gorda on the banks of the Peace River, and Rivers have always been an important thing to me. I've been writing songs. I'm originally from Philadelphia. I've been writing songs since I was about a teenager. But I always loved sitting by a river. And, it came to me later in life when I started studying science of mind, that it wasn't just a pretty scene. It was telling me something. So I wrote a song about it. The thing is called River So Wide. River so wide, river so long, river so deep, river so strong. Where you come from, where you go, it's a mystery I'll never know. Some only watch the water go by. Here they will live, and here they will die, never daring to jump in, afraid they won't know how to swim. But those who brave the waters deep finally waken from their sleep and find a joy they'd never known, living life within the flow. River so wide, river so long, river so deep, river so strong. Where you come from, where you go, is a mystery only heaven knows. Live or die, sink or swim, I'll take my chances and jump on in. In the silence, I hear your song. Oh, river, take me where I belong. For those who brave the waters deep finally waken from their sleep and find a joy they never known, living life within the flow. River so wide, river so long, river so deep, river so strong. In my soul, your waters flow, and I'm going where you go. Thank you.
Well, I don't know about you, but I was at that river. Did you just not feel the river? Am I on here? Yeah, you are. Testing. I am on. It was a perfect song, sir, for this beautiful message today brought to us by Edwin Gaines, Living Your Divine Purpose, which really is living in the flow of life, not the flow of everyone's life, the flow of your life, your light, your light, your light and your life. Now, I have a little problem here, so I'm going to walk off the stage for just a moment. So those of you at home, don't worry, because those of you who know me know I have a glass issue. No, not a wine issue. Well, I shouldn't say it quite so intensely. No issue. Yes to the wine, no to the issue. All right, so this is really a wonderful conversation because all of us know, I know that you know, that whatever you were told the meaning of life was, whatever you were told would bring you pleasure or bring you success or bring you happiness or bring you peace, none of those things really ended up doing that. So life is not about that. Life cannot possibly be about earning as much money as you can, more than your neighbors. It cannot possibly be about 2.2 children. It cannot possibly be, well, maybe the children part. Could be about the children. But life is, the possibility of life is to be deeper, to be meaningful, fulfilling. And as Edwin Gaines says, prosperity has nothing to do with money. Now, money is a part of it. You know, Joseph Campbell said, follow your bliss, the money will follow. But it's really more about stepping into the river. It's about stepping into your divine purpose, living your divine purpose. Edwin says there are 4 spiritual laws and principles, which we've covered this month. We covered tithing, giving of your time, talent, and treasure to that which spiritually feeds you. Very important prosperity principle. Setting goals, telling the universe what you want, telling the universe who you are and what you expect. Because the more you know, the more the universe can say yes, the more you can actually get what you want. And then there was forgiving. That's a fun one, right? Did you all forgive yourself a little bit more this week? Yes. It's really a little bit, I think, maybe the most important one, because forgiveness has to do with deserving and worthiness. That as if we were to be living in the idea that we were born sinners and are not worthy, it would be very hard to let yourself accept all the goodness that life has to give to you. And then we end up on number 4, which is living your divine purpose. Now, I would submit to you that you came to earth, you embodied in this body. Do you all know that you're not your bodies? Yeah. Now, you can actually get a little schizophrenic about the whole thing because you can be out here looking at your body. You can observe your body from anywhere in this room. And if you can ever do that for just 1 second, you will know that you are a consciousness, that you are a spirit, and that your body is nothing more than a manifestation of the Spirit. It's a demonstration of the Spirit. And like everything else in life, it will come and go. You know, in my life, I've moved more times than I could possibly admit to you, but furniture comes and goes, friendships come and go, animals come and go, but there's something in you that never comes and goes. Even when you go, it won't go, if you know what I mean. So we don't get to be afraid of going. And we want to find, so we want to know, you want to know, and you want to make welcomed in your experience, why am I here? That is your divine purpose. Now, it's also, as we talked about earlier, it's also your higher why. Because isn't it hard to get out of bed some days for no reason whatsoever? Like you just want to stay there, because it's like, you know, I live in an old folks' home. A community. I thought I was going to be corrected one way or another. Yes, so I live in a 55-plus community. I'm probably, at my age, at 75, a little on the young side. But I can see that this conversation is really, really important, because what is your divine purpose when you stop working? What's your reason for being here when your kids are all grown up? What's your purpose for being here when you know you're on the back nine or the final third or the last quarter? We need to know what we're here for. And it sounds a little lofty, doesn't it? Like, I don't know. I should probably jump to the, actually I should, I'm going to, just because. Yeah. How do I know what my divine purpose is? Right? How do I know? Well, now I'm going to back up again. So, alignment with your purpose. We want something in our lives to be like the GPS system. Like, what's the next thing to do? What's the next thing to do for you tomorrow, or the day after, or next year? Because it can't just be to get up, go to work, come home, cook your dinner, wash your clothes, go to bed, get up, go to work, come home, eat your dinner, wash your clothes, go to bed, go to work. How many times do you want me to do that? So we want to find what brings us joy. You want to find what floats your boat, what turns you on, what shakes you up. Now, there's a very famous saying, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you." So for those of you who are recovering Catholics or recovering something, do not be put off by Bible verses, because they are so beautiful. Seek first the Spirit within you. Seek first the kingdom of heaven within you. Because once you find that, once you are alive to that, it alters your awareness and your perception of living completely. So scripture, this particular scripture, is not about seeking heaven somewhere else. It's about seeking it right where you are today. It's about being in alignment with heaven, which we really hear. We just really acknowledge that we live, I can't remember, I think it was Mark Twain who said, we live in a paradise, but through our folly, we don't, I'm ruining his quote, but it meant we live in paradise, we just don't see it. We live in paradise, we just don't know it. So purpose creates coherence. So having a purpose means that you can be doing what's in alignment with your purpose. So if your purpose is to be an author, what do you want to be doing? Yes, if your purpose is to capture beauty on film, what should you be doing? You should be taking photographs. So knowing your purpose lets you be consistent in your life. It creates clarity. Purpose creates vitality. We'll talk more about that in a minute. This what do I like to say? Joie de vivre, the love of life, the enthusiasm of life. And more often than not, prosperity follows because God is your source. God is your source, not your job, not your spouse, not your inheritance. God is your source. And when you're doing the work of spirit that's yours to do, you will be supported to do it in all ways, vitality, financially. So purpose is not always glamorous, but it's always meaningful. So when we talk about purpose, it doesn't have to be this big. It can be some of the things that Edwina Gaines said about about divine purpose. She said, don't panic. It's like sometimes we feel like we have to discover this ginormous thing or we failed. But some of the things she says could be bringing compassion into rooms where people feel unseen. Could be creating beauty, healing through listening. Think of these things like, could your purpose be creating beauty? Could your purpose be teaching or encouraging or parenting with presence and consciousness? Could it be serving with kindness, helping people feel safe, awakening joy? So as you can see, these are not grandiose, I can't do this kinds of purposes. This isn't about running the country or inventing some new billion-dollar thing, though that could be your purpose. But your purpose could be just being you. And what happens when we forgive people and ourselves, what happens when we awaken, which sounds a little bit, sometimes I feel when we talk about awakening versus being asleep, that we're somehow insulting those who are not awakened yet. Like it feels a little dividing. Like, oh, I'm awake, you're asleep, you're awake, you're asleep. I suppose it is a little bit, isn't it? But it really is just speaking to and describing what it means to awaken out of the sleepwalking of living this life as if this life had no meaning. This life has meaning, so much meaning. This life has so much richness for you to wander through your days, to wander down this beautiful river, to wander in the beautiful river of life every day happy and fulfilled, and knowing that you don't have to do anything magnificent. You can just be you. You can just shine your light. Howard Thurman said, which I think most of you have heard this quote before, don't ask yourself what the world needs. So this is a very important first sentence. Do not ask yourself what the world needs. Because what is the world going to tell you? Have any of you, I don't know why this is coming up, have any of you watched The Testaments on Hulu, started watching this? It's a very weird show about, it's like the epitome of unaliveness. Like, I don't know, I'm not going to go into it, but it's really where men and women have been very separated, and everyone who's not normal has already been annihilated. But it's very, a happy life means you learn how to set the dishes, you learn how to wash clothes, you learn how to please your spouse, you learn, and it's like, no, that's simply just not true, right? So we don't really want to do what the world wants. Shouldn't be too interested in what the world wants, because the world, as we know it still, is not a world of spiritual consciousness. It's moving, and we are becoming more aware of our spiritual genesis. But he says, don't ask yourself what the world needs. Rather, ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go do that. Because what the world needs is more alive people. More aliveness. It's one of my favorite words, aliveness. aliveness. So how do you know when you're aligned with your purpose? How do you know? Well, Edwin Gaines tells us that there's a few ways you'll know. One is there is aliveness, that your life will feel vital, like alive, like you can feel the blood pumping through your body, you can feel the breath permeating your cells. There certainly is no boredom. Aliveness and boredom don't really live in the same domain of conversation. Even when things are difficult, there is aliveness. There is kind of a fearlessness, a kind of courageousness. There is integrity. Integrity meaning not a moral statement, but where your outer life and your inner life match. Where the distinction between who you are at work and who you are at home is softened. Then you are simply moving through life, listening carefully to the flow of that river and the messages it's bringing you, which we call intuition. So when you're clear about who you are, what your gifts are, what your talents are, what you love doing, what you want to be doing, where you want to be, who you want to be with, and you get aligned with that, you have aliveness and you have integrity. And intuition is, Ernest Holmes used to say, intuition is God in man. And your intuition, I would also call that your gut feelings, your inner urges, that little voice, still small voice within you that tells you when you're doing something right, it tells you when you're doing something wrong, it tells you when you're on track, it tells you when you're not. Do you guys have that voice? So, being clear about how you want to be in this world, how you want to show up. Maya Angelou said, it doesn't really matter in life what you do, how you do it, or where you do it. What really matters is how you make people feel. So that could be a purpose. I mean, do you know how awesome it would be to have as your purpose, moving through life, making sure that the people around you feel cared about and exalted rather than bullied and pushed down? There's also generosity in aliveness, in following your purpose, because we want to shift from the mentality or the consciousness of what can I get to what can I give. So to be living from your spiritual self, shining your spiritual light, giving your spiritual gifts, is a complete turnaround from how we have been taught to live, like get while you can. Because if you don't get it, somebody else will. It's just about giving. Give yourself away. Let yourself be used up. So, what if you don't know what your divine purpose is? How many of you don't know or aren't sure? Would love God just to come tell you. It's like, why can't God just come tell us? I'm going to send you to Earth for you to be a photographer. It's like, okay. Why does it have to be so hard, right, for us to weed through all of our experiences, all of our training to come up with, I am a spiritual being, I'm quoting my friend David, I am a spiritual being having a spiritual experience living in this wonderful playground we call Earth. And that it should be fun. It should be meaningful. It should be purposeful. You should feel good about yourself. So Edwin says there are many reasons we don't know, or we block our awareness of our purpose. But just like the reading, you don't have to make your purpose happen. It's already there. And if you carefully go back in your life and add up all the dots, connect all the dots, my guess is you'll find it. Because you've always loved music, or you've always loved a river, or you've always loved taking pictures, or you've always loved writing poetry, or you've always loved taking care of people. Do you understand? That is your purpose, not your job in life, not how you make money necessarily. I suppose if you're very, very lucky, they'll be the same. But she says that here are some of the things that block our knowing. I'm too old. I'm too late. I'm not talented enough. What if I fail? Fear wants guarantees before movement, and faith just says jump into the river. Comparison often stops us because we want to be like everyone else. We want to be liked. We want to stay up with the Joneses, but there is no comparison. You're not like anyone else. You're you. Don't you find it interesting that there are 8 billion people who live on this beautiful playground called Earth, and every single one of them has a sacred purpose? I don't think many of them know. I don't think that the majority of people know that, because it's all about survival. But it's not. It's all about thriving. We talked earlier about unworthiness, how unworthiness often can cause us to not live our purpose. But we're done with that, right? Yeah, we're just done with unworthiness. It does not matter to me or to God or to Spirit or to the angels or to anyone what you've done before today. Not one iota. The only thing that matters is what you do today and what you do tomorrow, and how you walk forth with this purpose or this destiny that has been there since the beginning. So we're going to do that, right? Okay. So let us, before we do our affirmation, in rooms like this, it may look like, we kind of do feel like a church. We do look like a church. We kind of smell like a church. We kind of talk like a church. So I suppose we are, to some degree. We don't call ourselves a church, but we used to. We used to be the Church of Religious Science up until 2000 something, where we became the United Centers for Spiritual Living, and then we became the Centers for Spiritual Living. Part of it was a whole branding issue. It's like, oh, we can't do church because people are church weird, which is a little true, right? How many of you are church weird? Yeah. But what this place is, in my world, my higher why, my purpose, what this place is your, it's a community for you to become aware of your beauty and your contribution and the value and the meaning that you bring. Because it's why we say, don't we do all the time about forgiveness, always, and always will, because it's such a crucial part of our spiritual awakening and our journey. And then we also talk about find your divine purpose. Listen, if you're in a life that you do not love, and I've been there. I've been in a life that I did not love. I've been in a life that I did well. Sometimes I didn't do so well. And I've been in a life where my parents and my friends thought it was a great life. I didn't always love it. So I'm here to tell you, if you don't love your life, make some changes. Ernest Holmes says what?
Change your thinking, change your life.
Change your thinking, change your life. Do that, and you will find what you love and love what you find, and go about the business of being a happy, healthy human. All right, so let's do our affirmations. I'll read it first, and then you'll read it, you'll shout it at me with enthusiasm and joy. But first, listen. I live each day connected to my soul's purpose, guided by divine wisdom and love. My soul knows the path that will bring prosperity, joy, and fulfillment to my life. I trust the inspiration within me and courageously follow where it leads. I would add here, let's jump into the river. All right, your turn. Ready? Go.
I live each day
And so it is. And so it is. All right, let's just do a little bit of prayer, a little bit of affirmation, a little bit of clearing out the debris so as to allow this stream of well-being, as Abraham calls it, to have an inlet into our experience. And so when we pray, we start by recognizing God. We start by recognizing Spirit, this one power, this one presence, this one life that is everywhere, that is always good, always available, always present, and is the very essence of who we are, the truth of who we are. And then we continue by knowing that right where we are, God is, that it's not out there, it's right here, that we are divine. We are made in the image and likeness of love and passion and opportunity and possibility. We are made out of God's stuff. Therefore, we are whole and perfect now. And then it's easy. Once we know God is and we are, we can move right into claiming, proclaiming, and accepting for ourselves our divinity, our goodness. We can claim and proclaim that we are open to discovering what is ours to do, what is mine to do. Ask, what is mine to do? And then we go do it. And we do it knowing that God is our source, that we are maintained and sustained, guided, guarded, led, and prospered by some ineffable thing that out of itself has created all things. What I know is we did not create ourselves. We did not create sunsets or moons or elephants or flowers. We did not. I don't know exactly what did, but whatever did, it is beautiful and it is everywhere. Aliveness is in everything. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful to speak these words. I'm grateful to know these truths. I'm grateful to invite us all into a deeper experience of our wonder, our awesomeness, and to simply give us all permission to jump into that river that we call life and see where it takes us, knowing that wherever that is, it will be absolutely perfect. So wherever you are in your life right now, just say something like, I can't wait to see what happens next. I cannot wait. And so this word is released. We release our words not to a God hoping that she'll do something. We release our words into a principle that does everything. So we can lead this time of prayer expecting the fulfillment of the word, celebrating the fulfillment of the word, and knowing truly at the level of our soul that it is done. And so join me in this moment, claiming this for yourself by saying, and so it is. Thank you. Amen. All right, so before Bob comes up and blesses us again, we're going to do our offering. This is the time for giving of your treasure. This is our community. As you all know that, we support it financially. It pays the bills and been causing us to be here for 50 years, being a light right here in the middle of Cape Coral, Florida. So the ushers, as the ushers make their way forward, please bless your giving today. If you're doing it with check or a cash or check, know that you can also auto give or text to give. You can also go online as well, and you can also, of course, mail checks. Anyway, we don't say no to any giving whatsoever. So let us do our offering affirmation together while Bob makes his way up. Today, I know the activity of divine abundance is at work in my life and the life of this center. I give and receive generously as I live in the flow of bountiful goods. And so it is. Thank you.
This time I'm going to sing you a song that I did not write. This is written by a songwriter brother of mine, Daniel Namad. And I don't know if some of you might have heard his work. It's beautiful, wrote some beautiful songs. And has exactly to do with this theme, so that's why I picked it for you. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to this precious moment here, to a new beginning here. And I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. And here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the sweetest kind of life, to the sweetest kind of love. Get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul.
It was a perfect song, perfect. So let's just take a moment and bless our offering today. Come closer, my darlings. I like being close to my money. So we just take a moment really to bless, to raise, and to praise that which has been given today with joy and generosity, simply knowing that because it's given with joy and generosity, because it's being given by givers, that we are blessed. This spiritual center, we let our light shine so that others may find us. And I truly do know that the givers are equally as blessed, so this is nothing but good news. So we let this be together by saying, and so it is, amen. Thank you. All right, just a few last announcements. I have managed to secure Amy and Jesse Hughes for a concert. Listen, we're going to come out in force. July 27th, July 17th. They're calling it Magnetic Mind. If you have not seen them, well, you've seen them. They're doing some videos for us. They're doing some more, but please get your tickets. $25 online includes food and beverages. Where else can you go in Cape Coral for $25? So please come out and support them. Sunday Night Alive is, we've just completed our first month tonight. My topic is Faith Like a Cat. You'll have to sign on to know what I'm talking about. It's live on YouTube and Facebook from 6 to 6:30, a 10-minute message or so, and 15 minutes of meditation to embody the message. So please join me. And this coming Saturday is our Mahjong. I'm teaching some of you how to play Chinese Mahjong. We have 8 spaces. Only 8 can play, so there's a sign-up sheet in the back. If you want to join us Saturday, please secure your seat. Anything else? Anything from you? All right, practitioners, please come make your way forward for prayer. A couple people come up here and dance with me first as we close our song. Last day for this song for a little while. Gratitude by Karen Drucker. On your feet. On your feet, please.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me,
are so grateful. So take all this gratitude, all this joy, and go out and shine your light this week. God bless you. Have a wonderful week. Peace and blessings.